Okay. Okay. All right, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had a bit of trouble coming on live. I'm just going to get sorted out here. Okay. I'll just open up on my phone and we will get going. All right. Okay. How's everybody today? Okay. It's a bit of a windy morning here today in Australia. I've already been to the gym this morning and had a great workout. And I'm super pumped to be sharing with you. I'm just going to close down a few things here. Okay, I'll just close this down, might be a minute, and I'll bring up my phone. How's everyone today? Let me know if you're here watching hashtag live or hashtag replay. Let me know where you are coming from and whereabouts in the world are you? Let me know you're watching, okay? So, all right, okay, so what we'll do, we'll get started because I know your time is precious and got my cup of Star Wars, my new R2-D2 cup of tea. And yeah, let me know, hashtag live, hashtag replay, and we will get started on this sales machine blueprint training. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be sharing my screen in a minute, but I just want to touch base with you guys. I know we get immersed in our businesses and we all get, we just get on that hamster treadwheel, think we're doing the same thing day in, day out, and we think it's working, but sometimes it's not. And sometimes we just need to revisit the basics and get back down to actually what works rather than focusing on all the fluffy stuff. All right. So if anyone here that resonates with anyone here, just let me know, drop a comment, below that. Sometimes we just get so stuck in, sometimes it can be like Groundhog Day, can't it? It can just be like you're on just doing the same thing over and over and over. And it's like that saying, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So I'm going to be just running through this 5-point checklist, and there's actually more than 5 points here, but to keep it simple, just to remind you of what you should be doing, okay, each day, daily basis in your business. So let me know in the comments if you're pumped to get started. All right, so I'm just going to have a look. I'll just going to check out the comments here to see who's here. Whoops, I'll turn down the sound. Okay, hey Tracy, how are you going? Great to see you. I love your new haircut. You're looking awesome. Okay, you're just looking great. Great to see you. Okay, and you're from Ontario in Canada. Okay. All right. All right. So let's get going. All right. So I'm just going to share my screen here. Okay. So the sales machine blueprint. So as I said, we're going running through this 5-point checklist just to remind you guys what you should be doing. So I know I talk about this a lot, but are you reaching out and making connections? Okay, it's just like business building 101. All right, so just to refresh our memory, I mean, no one's going to know about your business unless you are making connections, on Facebook and Instagram. So number one, leverage other people's Facebook groups. Get in there and solve people's problems for them. There are good groups and there are bad groups. And when I say good groups and bad groups, all groups are probably great, but some groups have actually got your avatar in that particular group, and other groups probably don't. So that's what I mean by good and bad. All right. So just make sure you're actually hanging out in the right sort of groups. And you know what? It may take you a little while to sort this out, to work out where your avatar is hanging out, and that's okay. Just get in there, have a look, and see what problems you can solve. Okay, and there are also some good posts to comment on, and not so good posts. So the good posts are generally the ones that haven't already had a lot of comments on them, and you are able to solve a problem for that particular person. All right, if someone's already had a ton of people commenting on it, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, it's just it's pointless. Your comment's probably not going to be saying. And have conversations, build up relationships. It's exactly the same as the old-fashioned networking. We used to go to networking meetings when I first started out 21 years ago in my business journey. And you go there, you meet people, and you would swap business cards. That was the old-fashioned way of doing it. Now we actually create connections online, and we actually talk to people. And then you can send them a friend request, okay? So make sure you do that as well, okay? And get to know them and get them into your ecosystem so they can see that what you are about and what your message is and how you can actually help them. And then add them to your Facebook group. So then you can actually promote your training and product in your particular group. All right. So that's where you want to get them into your ecosystem, see what you are actually about, and then you can reach out and you can help them and solve that huge problem for them. So does that make sense for you guys? I hope. Just drop me a comment if it actually makes sense at all. All right. I'm just going to mouthful my cup of tea here. Oh, Tracy, you're welcome. All right, and leverage their business. Can you provide an ongoing service for them so they are sending you business, a service that can enhance theirs? Now, what I did with my previous businesses that was really successful, I guess I fostered relationships where they were actually sending me work weekly and I didn't have to go and chase the work. So is there an opportunity where you may be able to support another business owner and where you can actually help them solve their problem and they can actually send ongoing work to you? All right, so we'll keep going. Okay, the next one. Is your personal Facebook and business page optimized? Right, we see this a lot. Now, have a think. Your personal Facebook page is actually like a shop front to your business. Okay, people make their very first impressions about what you are about on your personal page. So, are you actually putting the right? Have you got the right shop front? You presenting the right content and the right image to the world, because all people, they first come to your personal profile and they will just hover over it and have a look at it. Now, if you've got a business page, I really would not worry about that so much because the Facebook algorithm is not promoting business pages at all. The business page is really only there to be running ads from. But at this point in time, that is the only real reason to be running, to have a business page. And if you don't have a business page and you don't intend on running ads, I wouldn't even worry about it at this point in time. So does that make sense, guys? Drop me a comment, let me know. Yes, Tracy, great. I'm glad it makes sense to you. And look, I know, Tracy, this is something that we've worked through and I've been working with you, but it's one of those things that sometimes we just need a refresher to remind ourselves. Just maybe we need to open up our eyes and take a really fresh look at what the image we're presenting to the world and the posts that we're putting out there and how we're coming across. So, to remind you, do you have a very clear image of yourself as your profile picture? Is your cover photo linking to your offer or your Facebook group, or etc., etc.? You can actually put a link in the cover photo and you can direct people in your cover photo to click on your cover photo, which will take them to the comments section on the right-hand side and you can insert your link there. Do you have your links working down the left-hand side? Now, this was something I went through last week because I realized that some of my links weren't working anymore. They were just old pages that I'd left there. So just do a review, just have a look, just make sure, is the links you've still got on that left-hand side still current and working and still presenting your offer and your business in the most up-to-date way. So you can have a featured photo on the left-hand side with a very clear call to action, all right? And I think you can also put a link there in the featured photo. I'm pretty sure you can, because I think on mine I say click here and it will take them through to my Facebook group. In your personal Facebook profile, you should be sharing content that shares what your values and vision is, where you're heading, and a bit more about what you do. Okay, so you want to be sharing your message and be doing your, I guess, your realization style of posts, your education style of posts, And you also want to be doing occasionally the algorithm kicking sort of post as well to kickstart the algorithm in your favor as well. So you want to be sprinkling your posts with different styles of posts and have some with a call to action to join your Facebook group, to take you up on your offer. Perhaps you're offering a free training to a certain amount of people. Okay, so sprinkle your call to actions throughout your post and make sure you're generating some polarizing content that actually makes people think. Okay, so let me know. I'll just see, anyone got any questions for me so far? I'm just gonna, if you've got any questions, just drop them in the comment for me as well. I'm just gonna mouthful my cup of tea. And on your, if you do have a business profile, you can actually block countries so you're not wasting your time with them either. All right. So I used to get a lot of messages on my business page from people in third world countries. And you can actually go into the settings part of your Facebook business page and actually block those countries, because mostly my audience is mostly in tier 1 countries. And a tier 1 country is basically the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. They're the ones I mainly work with. I do allow like European countries to contact me too, but they're the ones I actually focus on. All right, so, and I know I covered off this one a couple of weeks ago, but again, is your messaging on point? It is so, so important, because marketing is much like dating. Here's what people do. You've accepted someone's follow request and boom, they hit you with the hard sell straight away. So there's 3 types of traffic you can attract into your business. You've got the cold, the Tinder traffic. That consists of the people who have no idea who you are. And this is the majority of people that you are speaking to. Okay, so it's just like a Tinder profile. You're a complete stranger. And what they see on your landing page or in your posts or in your personal Facebook profile will determine if they want to swipe right and know more. Okay. And then you've got the warm date, the second date sort of traffic. They've met you, they know you, but they're certainly not sold on you yet. And they're sussing you out to see if you're a good fit. But one wrong move and you're gone, you're history. Okay. So there's still a fine line. You still really need to nurture those relationships. And then you got 3, the Netflix and chill traffic. This is the audience equivalent of a long-term romantic relationship. They've worked with you in the past. They know all about you and they'd be happy to spend all their time and money with you if they could. Now, most people are treating cold Tinder traffic like Netflix and chill traffic, going straight in for the chill, like straight in for the kill. Sorry about that. There's no whining or dining, no relationship building, nothing like that at all. So does this make sense, guys? Just let me know in the comments if this makes sense. And let me know if you are #live or #replay. All right, I'll just have a look here. I'll mouthful my cup of tea. So this is, we're up to point number 3. We just covered that. And let me know where you're calling in from. I'd love to see where you're all from. We've had so many new people come to the group this week. It is awesome to see. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Number 4 on the sales machine blueprint. Are you solving people's problems? Okay, this is huge. Unless you are solving an issue, people do not need you. You may think that you know what the issue is, but if people are not buying, is there any really need for what you are offering? So I know that could be incredibly hurtful for some people. They've put a lot of time and effort into their actual offer. They've really invested a lot of emotional energy into what they're doing. But unless someone's actually reaching out and giving you their credit card, you haven't got a business and you're actually not solving a problem. So have a think about what problem that you can solve. And the bigger the problem you can solve, the better as well, because that's when you can also charge more for solving a bigger problem. Now, you may have all the training qualifications in the world, but unless you are solving an issue, there's no need for you, okay? I know that's a really, really scary thing, but maybe if this is actually happening to you, you may need to revisit revisit your business and the offer that you're actually putting out. Or maybe it's a simple thing that you just may need to actually change the wording in your offer. Okay, maybe you're actually attracting the wrong audience. Maybe you do have something that people can solve, but maybe the way you are framing your messaging around your offer may just be a little bit off because you're just attracting the wrong sort of people. And alternatively, you could be speaking to the wrong audience. You have to find where those people are hanging out and go and talk in their lingo. So guys, does anyone got any questions so far? Just let me know in the comments. I'll just have a look. Okay. All right. And we're going to move on to the point 5 of the sales machine blueprint is paid traffic. Now, paid traffic is Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and email marketing. Now, whilst this paid traffic can absolutely ignite a business, and it's great if you've got a budget, but you have to know how to market to, have to know how to market first and what your message is. If you're just starting out and not sorted out your avatar/offer yet, I recommend that you start with having conversations with people. Start learning what people need help with and build your business around that. So paid traffic and Facebook ads and email marketing are absolutely awesome. And it's one of those things that I can definitely recommend. And I do have training coming out soon that's going to be covering off on all of this as well in my program. But if you're just starting out, I really would suggest that you focus on getting these points right. So I'm just going to recap here. So I would really focus on reaching out and making connections on Facebook and Instagram. Get them into your ecosystem so they learn what you're about and what your offer is. Send them a friend request and start chatting with them, and let your content, your posts on Facebook do the follow-up for them, do the hard lifting for you, okay? You don't actually, sometimes it's better off not to be selling in the DM, okay? Sometimes it's better off to let your posts and the content that you're putting out on your personal Facebook profile do all the work and actually attract your audience to you. Optimize your personal Facebook page, okay? And if you've got a business page, you're running ads, you can do that, but I would just be focusing on your personal Facebook page at this point. Really think about your messaging. Think about what you're saying to the world and how you're getting your message across. You just may need to tweak something within your messaging that makes people actually want to continue the conversation with you. And I think we've all been ghosted at some point. I know I certainly have. And if anyone can relate to this, let me know. And don't forget, we've got the 3 different sorts of traffic: the cold, warm, and the hot traffic. All right. So make sure you treat your people in exactly in this manner and at what stage they are at, and respect where they are at in your funnel, in your sales funnel process. Make sure you are solving a big enough problem, okay? So really have to think about what your business is about and what problems you can solve for people. And then the bigger the problem you can solve, the more you can charge for that. And then if you really want to explode your business, do paid traffic, do Facebook ads, Instagram, email marketing, automation. And as I said, I do have training about this coming out in my program when we launched, and I'm super excited about that as well. I'm going to be sharing with you everything I know about the whole paid traffic world. And if you just if anyone wants to reach out to me, have a chat to me about that, you're more than welcome to send me a DM. I am just going to stop share now. Okay, so I'm just going to see, has anyone got any questions for me? Just let me know. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of this blueprint, just comment blueprint below and I will be more than happy to send you a copy of this PDF to stop you from having to write it all out as well. Okay, I'm happy to send it over to you. So I'm just going to have a look. we're coming up to our time. I'll just have a look. If anyone's got any questions, just let me know. All right, what I'm going to do, guys, I think I will leave it there today. Okay, so they are the sales machine, the blueprint, the 5 steps, the 5 things that you need in your business, just refresh to remind you what you should be doing on a daily basis. And I hope you're all well, and I'm super excited. I'm in the pre-launch stage of my program, and I'm going to be coming at you with dates very soon. We're going to be working out when it's all going to be happening, and I've finished recording a whole bunch of awesome training for you, and I can't wait to release it to you, to the world, because you guys are going to be the first ones here to learn all about it. So I hope you're having an awesome day, and I shall see you next week. Bye.